Hello. Hi. Hi. You want a snack? No, no. Huh? Grab it. Yeah. She have a Gerber snack, y'all. And what is this? Strawberry apple. Hey guys, welcome back to the life with me, Tareen, Mama Tareen of two. Anyways, guys, I hope y'all can see me because it's a little dark. It's a little dark. Anyways, guys, so tonight I decided that I was gonna sit, in my room and talk to you guys. And I want to talk to you guys and share with y'all some story, some stories about me. For those that don't know me and for those that think they know me, I'm gonna give you a little bit of story about me. Me, she, Tareen, one and only Tareen Smith. Yes, so I decided I would sit and share my story because a lot of people, always assume and thinks they know me and always trying to figure out who I am. So here it is. I'm gonna give it to y'all exactly who I am. Because it's crazy because a lot of people really think they know me by hearing stories about me, or probably people in the ear talking about me. But for real, if y'all get to really meet me and know me, I'm really a loving person, like a loving, kind person. You know what I mean? I love everybody, but anyway, so let me start. She disturbed me with her tours. You like it? You like it, princess? You just sit back. Sit back and enjoy it. Sit back. She don't like to sit back, y'all. There you go. Sit back. You like it, right? You like it, yeah. So yes, guys. So first of all, let me say, I'm now a grown woman, but I was once a little girl. I was from Belize. Yes, Belize. Born and raised in Hopkins Village. Yes, I'm a village girl. Now look at me, I'm a city girl. Woo! Anyways, I was a village redhead little girl running around with some brown, black teeth. Guys, let me tell y'all, I used to have some funny teeth where like my teeth was so known in the village. Why is because I was once a happy little girl. Guys, let me tell you, I was so happy that I used to laugh a lot. Like, I would laugh a lot, where people know me for the little girl with the red hair that used to laugh a lot for everything. I used to laugh for a quarter, like, but you know, in Belize they call it something else. But I used to laugh for a quarter because back in the day, y'all, a quarter will take you a long way. A quarter was a lot of money then. You know what I mean? For those that don't know me, I'm 34. I might not look like it, but I am 34, so I can talk about back then. Yeah, I know what back then is. And all right, that's better. Yes, guys. So, like I was saying, you know, I went from being a village girl, happy little girl, to now living in Philadelphia. So let's start off by saying, I'm gonna make this story short but sweet at the same time and very understandable. You drop it? Yeah. Yes, guys. So, like I was saying, I was a little village girl, you know. My mom and my dad didn't raise me. Like, my dad wasn't in my life. My mom, she came to America to better off our life, me and my siblings. So, my mom left us when we was little kids, you know. But my grandmother and my grandfather, my aunt, some of my aunt and my cousins and my brother raised me. Anyways, with that being said, it was a happy home. We all lived in my grandparents' house. It was nothing but happiness and love and richness. And when I mean rich, I don't mean money rich, but rich to an extent where we didn't know life. We didn't know life outside of the real world of the moment of when we was living, all of us in our grandparents' house. You know, we really appreciate our life growing up as kids. You know what I mean? Living in the village, it's like, it was nothing much, but it was a lot for us. You know what I mean? So anyways, I was very happy and everything. I never thought about relocating. I never thought about, you know what I mean? But as we getting older, we knew that, okay, there was more opportunities out there than where we was living at, the little village we was living at. But learning how to be independent as a young age, I loved that. Like, I really loved it. Like, let me speak about me. I learned how to ride a bike on my own, learn how to swim on my own, learn how to tie my shoelace, learn how to wash clothes, wash dishes, learn how to iron my uniform. I learned basically everything on my own. And just, you know, like I said, like the family that I was raising, we all was there for each other, so we learned from each other. You know what I mean? But with that being said, I moved and came to America when I was 17. My mom actually, you know, moved me and my brother out here. I think my sister too, I'm not sure. But me and my brother came together to America. So when we moved down here to America, you know, I was just getting to know my mom and everything, you know. But I lived in Florida, then I moved to Japan. After Japan, I moved here to Philly, and, you know, and then I did my little traveling after that. Was, you know, I traveled a lot as a teenager in my younger 20s before I had my oldest daughter. Anyways, I had so much fun. I met a lot of Belizean people I never knew here in Philly, and, you know, I was young, so at that time you really thought everybody was genuine. You really thought everybody was kind, loving, trustworthy, like literally, like you was just living your life to a certain extent of knowing or thinking that these are your family, so your life was mainly safe in their environment, their life, whatever it is, to a certain extent where you never think otherwise. But, you know, as older you get, you start to realize who's real, who is fake, and who is not to be trusted, and, you know what I mean, and on and on and on and stuff like that. So I end up branching out. You know, as when I met my daughter's father, my oldest daughter's father, you know, I started dating him. That's when I literally like, and at that time I was already knowing what's really, who really people was are. Like, they really start showing their true colors at the age of 20, 21. You start to know all this stuff, but you live and you learn. So it was weird how everybody started treating people different. This one was talking about this one. Like, it was just too much chaos, too much drama, too much, like, you know, and then you get stabbed in your back because it's like I said, it's like I was one of a kind where, like, I'm the type of person, if I like really deal with you, like I'm dealing with you, like I don't care if you're friends, cousins, whatever it is, I'm gonna love you for who you are and all that stuff. Like, I really will get along with so much people because I love to have fun. I love to goof around. I love to just, you know what I mean, just laugh and have a good time. So the older you get, and it was just so much drama and so much this and so much that, and all the knives getting thrown in your back, and you know what I mean, it get really scary to a certain extent where you be like, I gotta go. I can't be around these people no more. And it's funny because it's like we all come from the same village, and it's messed up how some people really be forgetting where they come from. Yeah, it's messed up how some people forget where they come from. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we all grown, we all come from the same village, but then when they move and come to America, people want to act different, like different to a certain extent where they feel like they better than others, and that was weird to me. You know what I mean? But hey, to each is to their own. Everybody, you know, this life now, everybody have to do what they gotta do to live and whatnot, right? But like I was saying, yes, honey, yes. You wanna sit up? You wanna sit up? This is my commercial break. Come, sit up. Where's your snacks? Where's your snack? Where's your snack, baby? You drop it? It's right here. She don't want it. You tired? You wanna go lay down? You wanna lay down? She's tired, y'all. Hold on. But yes, guys, so like I was saying, so yeah, at the age of like 22, you know, 21, 22, like I start just distancing myself away from certain situations and stuff like that. Not because I didn't want to be around my Belizean people, but you know, you have other stuff to do. You got more important stuff to do, deal with, and just better off your life. So instead of just keep doing the same thing all the time, every weekend, hang out, drink, this, that, I just had to stop doing all that to a certain extent. Not I wasn't there every weekend like one time or whatnot, or every event or every party. I just didn't feel like I needed to do all that. So anyways, so when I met the father of my child, my oldest child, like I said, I moved away and all that, and I was just living my life, you know, in my own relationship, doing what I'm doing. I had Soraya, that really now changed my life. Like, when I had my daughter at the age of 23, that's when everything changed for me. You know what I mean? That's when life get really, really, really serious. So yeah, but it wasn't a tough situation for me because, like I said, y'all, I was always an independent little girl growing up. You know, to the woman that I am now. Nothing was really handed to me. You know, I had to work for everything. I had to work for what I needed, what I wanted, and especially for my child, I had to work harder. So yeah. So with that being said, yeah, ever since I moved to America for real, at the age of 19, 20, yeah, my mom didn't I stopped getting anything from my mom. I was on my own. I was on my own, and that's fine. So I did that, and ever since then I've been independent. How do what I had to do for me and my child. My child father, was he around to help with her? He was in the beginning, and and we break up. Like, I think she was already one. We was not together, but we was always co-parenting. We was always friends. We was always there. Like, for Soraya, we was always there for Soraya. He never just turned his back on her, or what I mean, in any way. Even when I dated after him, I used to be in a different relationship. Soraya used to go with her dad almost every weekend, and yeah, but it's nothing bad in that first co-parenting for me. It was nothing bad. What I can say is he could, because it got to a point where he got a little comfortable at an early age of her life, which she's only 11, but she was probably like 5, 6, 7. He wasn't really doing much then. Like, I had to really do what I had to do to really take care of Soraya, basically on my own. So yeah, my mom texted me, but I text her back, and so yeah, I had to do what I had to do for my baby, man. You know what I mean? You can't force anyone to take care of their responsibility. You can't force anyone to change. You can't tell nobody what to do, especially to be a father. If you want to be a father, it's literally right there. It's given to you. You already bring this child into this world. All you have to do is to protect her, protect them, because it can be a her and him. Protect your kids, comfort your kids, be there. In everywhere, you gotta be there. Ain't nobody ever gonna take care of your kids as much as you take care of your kids. Ain't nobody gonna love your kids as much as you gonna love your kids. So by the end of the day, it's something where it's natural. So if you portray yourself as a father that don't care or have excuses after excuses, can't take care of their kids, then that's what you choose to do. You choose to be that, because by the end of the day, man, come on, they just kids. They need us, man. You know what I mean? So put your pacifier in your mouth, baby. I'm talking to your sister. Yeah, so things really went left with my first baby dad, like, just a year ago. For real. That's when he really decided to just turn his back. Like, turn his back on Soraya. I don't know for what. Well, not that I don't know for what, but he chose to turn his back on her because everything is just excuses. Everything is just excuses. Because if you had known how to do it at one point, what's the reason what's the problem now that you can't do it now? Because you're going through certain things in life. Look, life gonna always life. Life be lifing sometimes, but that don't mean give up on your kids. You know what I mean? Like, and I used to try to tell him, like, yo, focus on yourself. Stop focusing on being in a relationship with this one and that one, or whatever the case is. Like, because by the end of the day, if you can't help yourself and do better for yourself and have a healthy body and a healthy mindset, and you know what I mean? Like, if you can't do nothing for yourself, you can't help nobody else. It's impossible to be broken down and to be depressed and to be stressed and still be a father at the same time or a mother at the same time. But things happen, but it's like, but in his situation, it happened because of the relationship that he had with his other baby mom. If she did what she did on you and did, it was a lot that she did, yes, but that cannot break you down as a man to not take care of your kids. And this man had 4 kids, y'all. But my baby father now, it's like, I don't even know who he is. Like, we used to be so close that we used to talk on the phone about our relationship to each other. Like, I'm not talk in a bad way, but like trying to get advice. Like, he used to call me like, yo, what you think? Cause he tripping, this, that. And I used to try to, tell him, like, I used to give him some advice as much as he give me advice as a man. Like, what you think? Because, he a grown man. He been there, done that. So my baby dad used to always tell me, You know what I mean? Like, I'm always the price, no matter what. So I shouldn't let no man walk over me, or, you know what I mean? Like, we used to talk about a lot too. Like I said, we was friends where even my ex now used to hate that we have a relationship where it was co-parenting, but at the same time we wasn't enemies. So, you know what I mean? We had respect to a point where I feel like I could have called my baby dad when he giving me trouble, like, you know what I mean? And it was nothing. He never gave me no negative response about it or advice. It was just always me. He always told me to focus on myself. What's going on, baby? Man, yeah, mommy right here. So yeah, like now I don't know what's going on. And it was some time where like he needed me to talk to her to help the relationship or whatever. And you know, I was cool with her, so at a point we was cool. I was cool with both of his baby mom. He got 3 of us. I was cool with the first 2. I'm the last baby mom he had. You know, and that's I used to call, you know, the baby mom that he went back to, because this baby, the second baby mom, she was before me, but they had break up. You know, him and I was like on and off for a couple of years, known each other for 8 years. Then after that, that's when he went back to her after somebody else. After me, he went to somebody, then he went back to her. Anyways, long story short, he went back to the second baby mom. So we used to be cool where I can call her too, like, you know what I mean? And try to help them with their relationship, but he just weak enough. Like, my baby dad he's just a weak person, because where he at right now, I call that weak, because ain't no relationship could have got me to where he at right now, and his point of his life where he blamed everything on relationship, and he's sad, he depressed. Now he want to say he homeless. Don't say you're homeless, because you're not. You don't know how it is to be homeless, because there's really people out there that's living outside. So don't do that. But it's just excuses, y'all. But with that being said, I have my beautiful 11-year-old Soraya. That was my best gift ever, because I had her on my birthday. Shot to our birthday. Even though this not a shot, but you know what I mean. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. What you want? This? That's from your stuff. That's from your snack. She's sleeping. So yes, guys. What would if I put my this way? So with that being said, that's it. So anyways, then I ended up dating another guy after him or whatever, and then another one, but the other one, he had passed away. After he passed away, that's when her father came in the picture. After that, like a few months after my other ex-boyfriend, my late boyfriend, I'm not gonna say ex, who was dating, but he died. We was dating for like almost 5 months, and he got into a car accident, and yeah, God took him. God needed that angel. He's such an angel. Guys, when he died, like, he did not leave Soraya alone for a while. He used to harass Soraya. Like, it got to a point where Soraya used to always call his name while she's sleeping. And sometimes she would be like, Jason there, Jason over there, Jason over there. And where I come from the village, I remember sometime when kids couldn't sleep back in the day, like my grandmother and my grandfather, like, they used to let us sleep in red clothes. So I used to always have to let Soraya sleep in red clothes and pray over her and have garlic under her pillow. So he wouldn't bother my daughter, but he used to love my daughter, y'all. He was one of the best men I ever dated. I ain't gonna lie. God showed me what a real man was in 5 months. And he just took him away. Now, ever since then, I can't even find another one like him. Look at that. Can't find another Jason. Crazy. Literally, I got everything I needed from that man. And when I mean need, it's like the best man that have respect for me, and not only for me but his mom, his sister. Like literally, the way how he was raised is crazy. Because when I even met his mom, y'all. His mom, his aunt. I met his family. I'm telling y'all guys, like 5 months, a lot happened within that 5 months. Like God was really showing me that it is possible to find a good man. And he showed me that through Jason. Like, that man used to, the first time a man ever opened car doors for me, or just hold a door open for me. Somebody that will just pay my restaurant bill when we go out to eat. Like just respect, just on and off. Like, it's crazy because it was like everything for him was my daughter. Like, he loved my daughter, y'all, and my daughter really loved him too. It was crazy, y'all. Like, I like talking about it. It's like, damn, like that really happened. But I guess Jason was too good for me because God took him away. What? What? What, Nana? What? So, yeah. Then, like I said, her dad came in. Drew came into my life. I was at work one time, and I was at work. I was a manager. I was at work, so I had like my name tag, something like this. I had my name tag on my shirt. I had a button-up shirt that time. And he came to my job, and I remember the other manager, this girl Maria. Oh, I miss Maria. She was like, Tareen, don't look back, but there is this guy in the line, and he is staring at you, like literally staring at you. And I'm like, can I look? She was like, no, don't look. I'm gonna tell you when to look. Anyways, cool. So I finally looked, and I saw who this guy was, but I was not interested. It was like, oh, okay, whatever. Because guys, I got so many guys that used to look at me. They're trying to get my number. They're trying to talk to me. So it was just a regular situation that happens almost every day. Anyways, the next day he came to my job again. He came to my job again, and she said the same thing, like, oh, he here again. And so at this point, I'm like, we both looking at him, and we like, laughing. He's like, okay. I don't know why he's staring at me, because at this point he ain't say nothing yet. But anyway, that was that. Then I guess a couple of days later, like, I went on Messenger, and he had messaged me. So when I saw the message and he introduced himself, like, oh, hey, I'm Drew. I used to go to your job. I used to go to your job a lot, but I want to speak to you so bad, but I don't know what to say because I was shy. Or something like that. Like, he was shy, something. So I was like, oh, okay. So I'm like, hi, whatever. That was that. And then he wrote back. He was like, here goes my number. Then he gave me his number. And he was like, hit me up. Something. But it's been almost 6 years. So I don't really remember exactly word to word. But that's how we basically started talking, was when he started writing me on Messenger. And how he found me on Messenger is because, remember, I had my name tag on. I had to wear my name tag at the job. So yeah, met him, and I didn't like him. Like, he really was, at that time I was not driving my car. Like, I didn't own a car then, 5 years ago. So I remember he used to be like, I can take you home, or we can drive to work together, because he used to work right around my job, y'all. So he basically was giving me rides sometimes for like almost 3 months. Literally, like, the 3 months on and off. Sometimes I get a ride with him, sometimes I didn't get in his car. But yeah, that happened for 3 months. And after that 3 months or so, in the fourth month, we finally went on our first date. So that's when I give in. I'm like, all right, I go on a date with this man. So we go on a date. And I remember he said the L word. He said the love word on our first date. It's a little scary, but I'm like, okay. So he said the L word on our first date. But in the way of him mentioning, like, saying the L word was like, We was talking about pork. We was talking about pork. He don't eat pork, so we was talking about pork because I wanted some type of burger, but I think it was pork. And he was like, "Oh, pork not good for you." Da 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 da. Like, you know, we was talking about it's not good for you or whatever. But long story short, he basically was like, I was like defending my pork at that time. Right? He was like, "No, I'm telling you because I love you, not care for you or like, you know what I mean." So I'm like, so it was weird that he actually said the L word in that way, but okay. So now that was that. And then yeah, we start talking more and more, whatever. And months go on, and the months turn into a year, and he finally asked me to be his girlfriend. So that's when everything really got serious, when I became his girlfriend. Well, things change. Things just start changing. But yes, guys, so after a year we started dating. So after that we used to start, we used to go out a lot, like go out to eat or whatever, because like I said, Sarai used to go with her dad like on the weekends. So I was mainly free, and when relationship is fresh, and the beginning of every relationship is always nice and sweet, and that butterfly feelings, and they give you all the time in the world. You the only woman they seeing. Anyways, right after that, guys, he was supposed to take me and Soraya somewhere. Well, we all was supposed to go somewhere, and I'm calling his phone, like, because we all dressed ready, and he wasn't answering. So I'm like, let me turn that fan on. So, I'm like, okay, I don't know, he probably sleeping, so he not answering my call. Like, it was weird that he didn't answer my call. Like, it was just different. Like, it was strange. So, me and Soraya, so we went to his house, and I'm knocking on the door. Because when I got there, I saw a car in the parking lot. And I'm like, oh, he here, so he probably was sleeping. And he came to the door, but you can tell, like, something was going on. Like, his face said it all. And I'm like, what's up? Like, we've been waiting for you, whatever. And that's when I know there was a girl in there. Because I'm looking, and I saw a girl. And he was just basically like, oh, okay, well, go home. I'm going to come pick y'all up. I'm coming, or whatever. And I'm like, no, it's cool. It's cool. And I think we exchanged some words then or whatever. But as I'm walking away to call a Lyft at that time, like, he basically was, like, following me. Like when you got caught, but then you like, man, like, she about to leave. I don't know if I'm going to see her again. So he started following me, trying to, like, talk me out of, like, what's going on. Like, oh, she's just a friend, blah, blah, blah. She was a friend for a long time. Y'all about to hear this. She's just a friend or whatever. But come to find out, that same girl that was in the house, he had been dealing with her when he started dealing with me, and I didn't know. You getting to know each other, that's the first question you're gonna ask, like, do you have a girlfriend? Are you dating or whatever? But some guys really can live that double life where they lie about stuff like that and keep it up. Like, I don't know how they do it, but they know how to do it sometimes. And I'm not saying females can't do it too, because hey, I got so much opportunity, I can do it too. But I ain't no man. I'm not like that. When I'm in a relationship, I only deal with one guy. But anyways, so I was like, nice, good, it's cool, it's over, blah, 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 blah. Because at that time, it was still early, y'all. It was early to a certain extent where you can leave. Like, you can get out of a relationship in that situation. You can. I'm telling you. Especially if you know your worth. If you know you better than that, you know what I mean? Like, no. So, yeah. He called me. I think I had ignored him for like almost a week or two. But in my case, I give him not a chance to explain himself, talk to me, whatever, prove himself. He even called the girl in front of me like, oh, it's nothing serious between you and I. This my girl. That, you know, they do all that. And the girl, yeah, she was gone out. She left out the picture for a while. She was not around for a while until like 3-4 years into our on and off relationship. At this point, she came back. She was a dumb girl too, y'all. She was so dumb. Like, this girl was buying him tickets, airplane tickets, trips to go to Mexico and go here and go there. Like, most of his trips, because come to find out, he is a womanizer. Like, he wants you to spend on him, you know what I mean, treat him like a king, but he did not deserve all that. And I know why I'm saying it, because I dated him. Like, and this is why I'm not with him no more. But God knows, because I ended up getting a child in the whole situation. You know, and I love my baby. But yes, guys, so yeah, so she was out the picture for a few years that I know of. Cause not because I'm not seeing her around and all this stuff, but hey. So this guy, we used to go out on dates. He started off with the or we can go half on the bill, or when I have my daughter comes with us, like, you know, we all going out as a family. I don't know how to call it. I think it was a family. I don't know. He would be like, oh, but she's not my child. I don't have to pay for her meal. Like stuff like that. And I'm like, it was so much red flags, y'all. Guys, it was so much red flags where I don't know why I did not run. I should have ran a long time ago. I should have ran a long time ago. But I always say God knows why. Because like I said, everything that happens. But one thing I can say, my blessing, look at my baby, y'all. Come on now. Like, my baby came out of this whole craziness. So I always just be like, God knows. Because God plans and we just live it. There's his world and we just living in it. She about to turn. She turning. She turned before, but it would have to be out there in the living room because the bed is so like soft, so she can't really turn all the way. So yes, guys, so with that being said, it was like he used to be like, yeah, like we gotta go hide from the bill, and I'm like, what in the world? Anyways, and then right after that, he had got into a little situation with his sister. And his sister, I think, 2 or 3 years older than him. So they almost got into a fight. So that means he was about to put hands on his sister. He talked about his mom to me. He talked about his dad. He actually got in a fight with his dad. So I'm getting to know this guy, and he telling me all this stuff, like talking about his family to me. Literally, he talked about his sister. It was a lot. Like, he didn't want me to be friends with his sister. And at this point, his sister and I, we're the same age. Yes, my love. So it was lots of different red flags where I'm like, yo, why am I here? Why am I dealing with this guy? Right? And then when we get into, like, you know, arguments, which everybody, you know, get into that in their relationship. So we like get in arguments and stuff, and the stuff that this guy used to do to me, say to me, it was like he didn't have a heart, y'all. Because don't get me wrong, you can get into arguments, but it's what you say. This boy used to say some stuff to me like, how you say that? And they used to got the audacity to come to my house and eat my food that I cook for you almost every evening. You come here and you sleep in my bed. You take showers here. You drink what I have in my house. Like, everything. I'm buying this man watches, belts, shoes after shoes, all these sneaks. You name it. Clothes. You know, and I'm buying all this stuff for him and not knowing that he was dealing with so much females, multiple females, where I'm like, damn, I taught you how to dress. I taught you how to be a man. I taught you how to love a woman. I taught you how to get a woman back. I taught you all this stuff. Literally, I taught him how to have respect at least. Here, baby. Here, baby. Here. You know you tickle. You know you tickle. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I taught him a lot that his mama didn't taught him. Because if she would have taught him how to be a man, he would have known how to treat me. He would have known how to treat any woman. You know what I mean? And that he don't know how to do. And it's so messed up because his ways and his disrespectful ways and how he, like, man, it's like this man can spit in your face. Like, and I used to question it, y'all. I used to really question it, like, why he like this? Why he like that? Because, you know, he's not my first boyfriend. So my relationship before him, like, it was not perfect, but they never disrespect me the way he did. Like, it was different, y'all. So we was on and off in the relationship at this point, you know what I mean? And I was questioning my relationship. It gets to a point where I started questioning myself, like I wasn't good enough. And I never felt that way until I met this guy. You know, you're doing everything for him. Like, literally everything. Everything a woman can do for a man. But, you know, we all get to know that don't work no more. What you do for a man, that don't keep a man. You know what I mean? But it's just who you are as a person. Like me, especially me. I love to spoil whoever I'm dating. I love to shop for, like, if I'm out shopping for myself, I'm going to think about my boyfriend at the moment. Like, oh my God, he going to look cute in this. I would like this for him. So that's just me. But did I get that energy back from him? No, I did not. I don't even remember. Like, this man probably only bought me, like, it's few stuff, but it didn't match what I did for him. It did not match what he did for me. So with that being said, like, when I get to find out he don't have no respect for the woman that gave birth to him, that was it. I knew this was never gonna work. You play too much. Here. Hey, baby. That's what you want, or you want milk? She's just drinking that bottle. Hey, baby. How you feeling? Don't be all up in her face, though. I know. But you feel better now, though, because you haven't been throwing up or nothing. Okay. See, you eating now. You back. Your appetite coming back. Why she getting your attention? Trying to get your attention. Yeah. So. Let me go on the carpet with this foot. What, on the part where I spray your throw up at? Then you can take it off and put on another one. I'm gonna wash tomorrow. I just put one in that drawer, y'all. What drawer? Your drawer where your underwear and stuff. I think it's right there as you open it. So, yeah. So, anyways, guys. So at this point, it was like, it was getting bad where he was just dealing with so much multiple females, y'all. And it was crazy because, here. Huh? Yeah, let me see. Hold on, let me see. No. It's stuck on your neck. Okay. Let me mix her a bottle. So yes, guys. So on and off in our relationship, like I said, he was just, the disrespect was just constant. Then he stopped putting hands on me. It was just not there anymore, y'all. It was like I did everything I could have done. You know what I mean? I was around his families, like Christmas comes and like, you know, different holidays. His mom used to cook. We going over, we're gonna go eat. Like, it was like beautiful and then ugly at the same time. And the last straw for me was when I was supposed to be going to his house and he didn't come pick me up. Then he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna come get you like around 10. I'm out right now with my dad. But it was, remember, it was like so much lies already that I already knew this was not, it was not real. Like, it was lies. Like, it was just lies. Like, I started to see right through him, y'all. It was so bad. I really started to see through him. The lies was so constantly, it was constantly happening to a point where I'm like, this ain't gonna get no better. This ain't gonna get no better. But then, at the same time, though, he could have done all this if he wanted to just be out there and, you know, live his life and be with all these women that